if you've got your business, you're in a business and you want to take it to another level and you want to take it to a level that is beyond where any of your competitors are, I would highly recommend joining. Lee has an incredible amount of knowledge and experience in taking you to a place where you would never have thought you could go to. If you're not part of the club, you're missing out. And I mean that genuinely. Over the years, I've lived in the US for a long time. I lived there for 7 years, and I invested $250,000 in seminars. I can tell you now that M Business Club is the best investment I've made in my overall business career so far. The major problem that I had was time. So I was investing a lot of time in my business, close to 80, 90 hours a week. I sat down with Lee and we went through the process, and we reduced the time, and we managed to bring it down to less than 40 hours and 35 hours now. So we're working more towards reducing further down. So yeah, this is great. You, of course, get what you want. So be it time, Lee works with you, and the mastermind works with you, and you get time, more money, working less, and you earn more money. Who doesn't want that?
I'm a really strong believer in mentorship. I don't think any great leaders in the world don't have really good mentors. And I think really great entrepreneurs also need community. And this community it's tight, it's small, it's dynamic. There's nothing quite like being with great people and having extraordinary inspiration. For me, it's all about passion. It's all about doing stuff where I'm passionate and loving what it is I'm doing. When I first started working with Lee Eggins, I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to do. I've been through a really tough trot, and I was doing stuff that I knew was temporary. I was mentoring leaders, which I loved doing, but I knew it wasn't what I wanted to do in my life. And in the last few years, Lee's helped bring my focus in to be extraordinarily courageous about being in my passion. And I don't know if I've ever been as happy as I am today doing what I'm doing. And if you'd asked me years ago when I first started working with Lee, would I be an artist, and would I be making money from being an artist, and would I be living not just a creative life but an entrepreneurial life? And I would say unequivocally no. So it's changed my life.
I've been importing and running this business for 15 years. I felt there was more to life, and I wasn't quite sure what direction to take or how to even determine or define what that more was. So I was looking for a solution and looking for some help. And a friend of mine had been with the club and with Lee for about a year, and I'd seen significant changes in him. So I thought, can't hurt, give it a try, can it? I would say the biggest change that's occurred since I've joined the club, and there have been a lot, I've developed as a person a lot more, and I'm the person who makes all the decisions in our business. So improving me as a person has significantly helped to improve the business as well.
I joined because I wanted to be in an area where I could grow myself personally and also my business, and hang out with other people that were in the same mindset. It's one of those things where I thought maybe I can't afford to join, but then when I weighed up the pros and cons, and I thought I couldn't afford not to. So to me, the money wasn't really an issue. It was what the return on that money was going to get me. What attracted me initially was it wasn't just a business club. It wasn't just about the dollars and making money and growing your business. It worked on a lot of stuff that was on the inside as well. So how to become a better person and leader, and also grow yourself outside of the business. If you're sitting on the fence, jump off the fence and jump in with us. You seriously won't regret it.
I run a successful consulting business, but I was looking for more Before joining the club, I was experiencing a cap in the growth that I was wanted to achieve in the business. And what I've found since joining the club is that I've been able to break through that. When I decided to join the club, my experience with Lee was really positive. We were just chatting via Zoom. To be honest, there was quite an immediate connection, and the vibe was there in terms of what I was looking for with his experience and what he'd done with other people. The reason I joined the club was to associate with other business owners who had been there before. I wasn't looking for a networking club. I was looking for a team of business leaders who I could collaborate with. The quantifiable results I've achieved since joining the club is simply just less stress. I don't work as many hours as I used to work, and my stress levels have reduced while I've still been able to grow and create positive impact in my business. I would recommend joining M Business Club for anybody who's serious about scaling their business, who's looking for collaboration with other business owners, and is looking to compact time and do things more effectively, more quickly to produce better results.
The club will take you to another level that you wouldn't think was possible in life, a level that we are all capable of getting to, but don't have the understanding of how to, and if it's possible, and if it's real. And if you were looking to do some soul searching and look within and who we are and where you want to be, then this club's the place for you.
So I've joined that club to get some knowledge, but also want to expand the business. So I wanted to have some like-minded people that are, I suppose, running larger businesses than myself, and I can bounce some ideas off them. So yeah, that's basically probably the main reason why I've joined the club, to have some security around me around going the next step.
Before I joined M Business Club, I had a few interactions with Lee. He'd been working with me and some of my colleagues in my business, and he'd had a quite a noticeable effect, which led me to join. What I've found is that he really helps me determine what it is I want to get out of my business, and also give me the tools to be able to do that.
Since joining the club, I've learnt to manage my time much better. I've learnt how to deal with the stress, and I've learned to enjoy my life.
It's been fantastic to have that environment where people are happy to share not only their experiences with different aspects in business, but they're also happy to share their contacts and their ideas about how to help you. And also, one of the things that's been particularly fulfilling for me is that I've been able to give back to other people as well.
I joined the club because I wanted to find something, because I thought there was something missing with what I was doing with my business, and I knew there must be something out there that could help to give the business more direction. The business club has been absolutely unbelievable as far as personal growth, which comes first, and then that's flowing now into the business, that's giving a lot more opportunities, seeing a lot more opportunities, and also feeling part of what I've wanted within the business within a short period of time.
Before the club, I was working long hours like my dad used to. I didn't have a system in place for my business, and I was probably wanting to break through to that next level, but didn't really know how. And so Lee's really, over the years, he's really helped me significantly break through, value my time. My business has at least doubled in revenue, and enjoying life more and more.
One of the highlights for me is that in our growth, I have suffered a little bit of fear in respect to the being able to cope with the capacity of likelihood is coming our way. And I think yesterday with creating the future and hearing other people about, and even just simple things like virtual assistants was magnificent. So some long discussions for us to have and things to implement, and the commitments I've made for my own health. So thank you, Lee. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Victoria. It's been great once again spending some time with wonderful people.
But going into this business club it's given me this motivation to not necessarily take risks, but that entrepreneurial spirit again that you started when you started up your business 25 years ago. It's giving me that back again. And I'm surrounded by a lot of like-minded people that have that same drive and passion.
The club has opened my mind up to a different way of working. I've been working 50, 60, 70 hours a week just doing what I do. It's challenging me to reframe the way I operate and just rethink there might be a better way. So I came to this weekend really about reimagining the way I can do business. Well worth the effort to come down, and it's been brilliant. I had a really quality time with some great people.
My life before joining the club was quite stressful. I was under a lot of pressure. I was taking on way too much. I was doing too much. I was averaging 82 hours a week. Now, since working with Lee, I'm down to 35 hours a week. I surf twice a week. I do whatever I want, whenever I feel. I've got a dream life. I do only the tasks that I love to do in the business. Everything else I'll automate, delegate, or eliminate. So I've really found structure and framework and a joy for what I do now. What I love about the group or the club, it's the people in it. I love meeting with them and getting inspired from what they do and learning from them.
I've been in the club now for only about 2.5 months, and it's been fantastic. Why did I join the club? I joined because I wanted more momentum in my life. I wanted more happiness, more fulfillment. I didn't just want to be bogged down in the day-to-day challenges that is a business, because it's not meant to be hard. It's meant to be for the benefit of you and your family. So I think the tools that the club gives us is certainly going to help my business develop further very, very quickly. I expect a really big growth over the next 12 months using what Lee has taught us. We don't have to go searching for answers. We actually have the tools and the answers within ourselves. We just need to be able to reach them. To anyone considering joining the club or sitting on the fence, dive headfirst in, because there is no downside to this at all.
I think if you're at that point where you're considering, you've already answered your own question of whether you should. If you're looking at it and it's attracted you to that point, you can't fail by connecting with successful people. Just jump in and do it, because you will find answers to challenges and things that will make your life and business better. And you'll be able to contribute as well and help other people in the club.